What's up, everyone? Alex here from Talking in Ovals, bringing you the Day 8 Olympic track recap. No Dave right now. Dave is somewhere in the Bronx gallivanting, watching the Yankees play their game against, I believe it's the Angels. But he's over there. He's doing his thing. If you want to see him, you can because he's in the front row. He's repping Talking in Ovals. He's been standing up and he has that giant shirt with the logo on it. So you can go there and catch him. But you have me today giving you the recap. And we had an exciting and fun day with track going on with the morning session, having some disappointment in fireworks, and the afternoon session just not disappointing with how awesome it was. So let's get right to it. The morning session started off with a little bit of heartbreak in the women's heptathlon. Sherry Hawkins, she was the Olympic trials silver medalist when she was for the United States Olympic trials there. She ended up having a no height in the second event, the high jump. And it was heartbreaking to watch this morning as she just sat there in awe and disappointment. But overall, she's a fantastic athlete. So we're just hoping that, she keeps her head up. She continued to compete. She finished in the other events. In other news, Anna Hall of America sitting in third place after 4 events in day one, sitting behind Katrina Johnson Thompson of Great Britain. And I'm going to mess up this name, Nafisatu Thiam of Belgium. So Anna Hall has some work to do to try and get her elusive Olympic gold, but I think she'll get there, and let's see what she does. In the 4x1, both the men and the women moved on from the United States. Sha'Carri Richardson had an epic last leg for the ladies, getting them from third all the way to first in a dominant move. And the men ran strong, ran well, and all, did their great job there and had a strong showing. But the big news in the men's 4x1 is the disappointment for the Jamaican men's 4x1 not moving on. It was shocking to see Kashane Thompson not be able to make up the stagger. They finished fourth. So that is a big jolt there. And it's going to be interesting to see now as America has a much better chance of taking gold. They had a good chance before this, but now that Jamaica's out, that opens it up for them. So let's see what goes on in the final day tomorrow on Friday. We had the repechage round, repechage or the gulag, as Maddie Sanchowitz likes to call it. And we saw the 800 repechage, and I can't say that word. It's terrible. But we saw Brandon Miller of America get his second chance and take advantage of it. He won his heat, and he's moving on to the semifinals. The semifinals are tomorrow. Excited to see Bryce Hopples in there, and also Hobbs Kessler is back, and he's going to run another ballsy race. So we're excited for that. The 800 is going on tomorrow, so make sure you tune in for that. Let's jump into the afternoon session because the afternoon session had a whole lot going on. It was a whole bunch, and it was fantastic. Starting off right away, the women's 1500-meter semifinals was fantastic. In the first heat, the slower heat, Faith Kipyegon of Kenya, the favorite right now, strung her heat along, and she won. She pulled everyone through in like 3:59s. Georgia Bell from Great Britain, Ellie St. Pierre, and Laura Muir, Great Britain, Ellie from the United States, all moved on from heat one. Now, the second heat is where it got interesting because Dribe Waltiji, I'm a bad fan here. Dribe Waltiji from Ethiopia absolutely blitzed everybody and brought everyone to a fast time where the top ladies had to run 356 in order to get in there. And it was epic to watch, to be quite honest. And that heat, basically, almost every lady in that heat would have qualified in the first heat on time. I think only a few in the back end wouldn't. That's how fast it was. Notable people that she pulled along with her: Jessica Hole from Australia, Nikki Hiltz, United States, Godaf Sige from Ethiopia, all had to run 356 to get in. I'm actually really curious how that's going to work for them if the ladies there are going to, keep the fuel going and be able to use that fast race to pick them up for tomorrow, or will the first heat benefit from not going as fast and now they're going to be able to step up. So it's going to be interesting to see. And I would definitely watch out for those who qualified in heat two running 356s and those who qualified in heat one running 359s. There's a major difference between those two. Heat two is also awesome because you saw a bunch of national records set because of that fast time. So it was cool there. Onto the field, Tara Davis Woodall And Jasmine Moore took gold and bronze in the women's long jump. Malika Mahambio from Germany takes silver. The 200 had some fireworks going on. So everyone was expecting Noah Lyles to come in and do his thing. He's talking his mess. He won the 100 in dramatic fashion, and he ends up taking a disappointing bronze. He runs a 19.7, and Kung Fu Kenny Bednarik takes the silver, 19.62. But I'm not taking anything away from Letziel Tobogo from running a 19.46, and just a great time to win. Now, it came out not too long after that Noah Lyles was diagnosed with COVID a few days ago. Now, I'm asking everyone out there that's watching or will watch this, what do you guys think about it coming out so soon after the 200 was done? I'm not a big fan of that. I didn't like that, whether it was Team USA put it out or whether it was Noah himself that put it out, that he had COVID, and it kind of seems like excuse making. Noah put out a statement later congratulating everybody, saying that, he felt pretty good. He felt close to 100% anyway. And so it didn't seem like he was making any excuses afterwards. But I mean, let's give the guys that ran well, that beat Noah, their shine before we start saying, he has COVID and this and that. I know that they would eventually had to announce it for the 4x1 tomorrow, whether or not he was competing. But I don't know. I think they should have pumped the brakes with the timing there. But overall, Noah came out and said his Olympics are done, and he is not going to be competing in the 4x1. And that also means, I know he wanted to compete in the 4x4. He's not competing there either. So Noah Lyles, his Olympics are over. Gold medalist in the 100 meters, bronze medalist in the 200 meter. Uh, Overall successful for anybody. But I mean, I just wish the COVID-19 stuff didn't come out so soon. Let's keep going. Arian Knighton in the 200 was a disappointment in my eyes. He took fourth, 19.99. The kid is a 19.49 PR guy, and he was fresh as opposed to Noah Lyles and Kenny Bednarik and even Tobogo. So I thought Arian Knighton had a real chance for getting on the podium. So he's got to be disappointed. Let's jump into the last few races here, though. 400-meter hurdles. I mean, what more can you say? Sydney McLaughlin-Lervone is the queen of the track. She continues her absolute dominance by resetting her own world record. She ran a 50.73 to win and absolutely blitzed the whole field. We had another great run for American, Anna Cockrell. She had a huge PR, ran a 51.87 for silver. And disappointingly, Femke Bol from the Netherlands, who was, for all intents and purposes, has been Syd's only competition. She runs a disappointing third, running a 52.15. Have to wonder if that 47 leg that she ran in the mixed 4x4 took some wear and tear on her, especially running the heats. But I mean, she'll probably be happy. She's a bronze medalist. She's a gold medalist in the mixed 4x4. Probably a little disappointed, but happy that she placed. But it was interesting to see Sydney just tear up that field. And lastly, the final race of the afternoon session, the 110-meter hurdles. United States ends up going 1-2 in a great race. Grant Holloway, Daniel Roberts take the gold and the silver. Rashid Broadbell of Jamaica takes third. And that's how the afternoon session ends. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Tomorrow, we are going to see the 800-meter final. We're going to, for the men, the women's 1,500-meter final. Let me see what else. I believe we might have the 5K going on tomorrow. So there is a lot going on, and it's exciting to see. And we'll be here to bring you another recap. I'll probably be Dave again tomorrow. I was just filling in, and I hope everyone enjoyed watching. Let's keep going. Go America, Olympic track. See you later.